Victims shot to death during a rampage in Winthrop have been identified as a retired state trooper, David Green, and 60-year-old Ramona Cooper, a former Air Force sergeant. Late this afternoon, Suffolk DA Rachel Rollins called their murders an execution, saying the suspect shot Green 4 times in the head. Good evening to you. I'm Ken McLeod. The DA now says this is all being investigated as a hate crime. Our live team coverage begins now with WBZ's Kristina Rex. And Kristina, the DA says the gunman passed over potential white victims and instead chose people of color.
Ken, that is what she said. So the 2 victims in this case are a black woman and a black man, one a veteran and the other a retired state trooper, and officials believe they may have been targeted because of their skin color. Now, investigators believe their suspect, 28-year-old Nathan Allen of Winthrop, stole a tractor trailer on Saturday afternoon, drove twice the speed limit in this Winthrop neighborhood, crashed into a house, got out of that stolen truck, and then fatally shot 2 people before he was shot and killed by a responding police officer. They say Allen was armed with 2 guns when he shot 60-year-old Ramona Cooper. Her family provided us this picture. They say Cooper was an Air Force veteran who most recently worked with the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs. Investigators say Nathan Allen then shot retired state trooper Dave Green. Green was in law enforcement for 36 years and retired in 2016. District Attorney Rachel Rollins says the early investigation shows anti-Semitic and racist writings in that suspect's own handwriting. Now, because of that evidence and what happened at the scene, they're investigating this as a hate crime.
What I can tell you, ma'am, at this early stage is he walked by several other people that were not black, and they are alive. They were not harmed. They were exceptional neighbors and residents and citizens of Winthrop. Offered help because they thought this was an individual, Nathan Allen, that had just gotten in an accident. But they are alive, and these 2 visible people of color are not.
You know, obviously we have no tolerance for hate in this community. There's an issue that myself and the district attorney have worked on in the past in this community. We'll continue to work on it as a community.
And the DA also says that Nathan Allen was a lawful gun owner and that he was not on law enforcement's radar prior to yesterday's shooting. Live in Winthrop, Kristina Rex, CBSN Boston.